Hey guys, before I begin the video, I want to thank my latest donor, Lon. Thank you so much for your donation. That really helps the channel. If you guys want to shout out for donation, you can go to the links in the description for Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. You can send a super chat. You can go to the pinned comment where you can get one of the books that I illustrated or one of my paintings that I have for sale. And also don't forget to hit like, dislike, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, hit the notification bell. And with that being said, enjoy the video.
Leaf colors are not the only things changing in Parma. Phillips Edison and Company out of Cincinnati took over as owner of Parmatown Mall today.
We look for opportunities to come in and acquire retail properties and to revitalize and to re-energize for the marketplace.
With Walmart, JCPenney, and Dick's Sporting Goods as anchor stores, Williams sees a good opportunity to revitalize the center built in 1955.
Through our expertise and our experience as a company, we can bring the right mix of retail users in anchors and entertainment and restaurant components to the shopping center that will once again revitalize this Parmatown shopping center.
In addition to the mall, Phillips Edison also acquired Parmatown Plaza, anchored by Marks, and Parmatown Medical Center.
We're glad they're here.
On Parma Mayor Tim DeGeeter's first day in office, Macy's department store closed. He sees Parma as a regional destination point with the mall, City Hall, Parma Hospital, and Byers Field all being in close proximity.
I like days like today when we find out that we have someone that wants to come in our city, help invest, and that will also create jobs here as well.
Lucille Spilker has lived in Parma over 60 years and likes shopping close to home.
I kind of miss the department stores that have closed out here, and I hope that they bring it to life again and get it going.
I hope that this becomes a new Parmatown Mall. There could be nothing better.
On your side in Parma, Bob Fenner, News Channel 5.
Tonight we got a peek at part of the new look.
Parmatown Mall will now be known as the Shops at Parma, and tonight the Planning Commission signed off on the owner's plans for the adjacent Parmatown Plaza. News Channel 5's John Kosick was there, but John, still no plans for the mall itself?
No, Danita, this tells us still in the works, but while that's underway, they say they will begin the process of giving the area around the mall a new look. Parmatown Plaza is a reflection of the era in which it was built. What the straight-line strip mall lacked in style, it made up for in convenience. Parma's Planning Commission tonight, though, approving plans to change that. The plaza's new owners showed off their proposal to overhaul the facade of the shops while also getting rid of the tunnel-like feel walking from store to store by removing the canopy. They also plan to create common areas where people could sit and relax. Mary says it's needed.
It needs a change. It definitely needs a change. It needs some updating and, maybe get rid of some of the riffraff.
In addition to the facelift, plans approved tonight also call for 2 new stores or restaurants to be built in a corner of the lot across from Marks. The Cincinnati company that owns the plaza also owns the adjacent mall, renamed this week the Shops at Parma. Tackling the plaza sets the curb appeal tone for eventually tackling the mall.
We felt like if we addressed the plaza first, that would kind of set the stage.
In January, after more than 50 years, the Macy's department store, formerly May Company, came crumbling down. Part of a $70 million renovation of the former Parmatown Mall.
We had multiple requests from people in the community asking if they could have a piece of that building.
Now they can. The mall, today called Shops at Parma, donated 100 bricks from the building to benefit local kids.
They're more than just bricks. They're really a historic piece of Parma.
The bricks are on sale for $20 and are inscribed with the dates the department store was in operation.
Proceeds from the sale of these bricks will benefit the Parma Youth Commission. It's a group for high schoolers to become involved in local government and the community.
Our vision for that commission is to hear the voice of young people in Parma. It's a voice that's often left out, but as we know, young people have a lot of neat ideas. They think outside of the box.
Parma City Council President Sean Brennan advises the Youth Commission.
If the kids decide to do a project, and there are some incidental costs involved, then it'll help with that.
People living in Parma say they're interested in the mall memorabilia.
I think it's a wonderful idea. Instead of just pitching it, this way you have a piece of history.
I think that's great. That's great.
Renovation of the mall is expected to be completed in about 2 years. In Parma, Matt Wright, Fox 8 News.
Hey guys, I'm here at the shops at Parma, but if you remember like 2013 and before, this was called Parmatown Mall. Thank you to my brother, Kurt, for this shirt for Christmas. This place opened in 1956 as an open air mall, and now it's an open air mall again. They closed it in 1965, they closed it in 2013, it was demolished between 2014 and 2016. The only thing that they kept was this former JCPenney, which stayed open until 2020. It then became a Shoppers World, which then closed in 2025. I came here thinking that the Shoppers World was open and we could see, you know, the way it looks today, but I can't even get in there. I believe the strips around here, they might have used, correct me if I'm wrong, they might have used the bones of the old mall. But this is really the only like recognizable thing, this JCPenney from Parmatown Mall, and this was my mall, so I got a lot to say. Let's go walk around and see what we find. So what they did was they put 9/11, these are pieces of the World Trade Center, I think. And yeah, this was the JCPenney. I really wanted to go in there very badly. I'm pretty disappointed that this is already closed again at Shoppers World. Shoppers World is like a discount store. They have a lot of like really cheap clothes, but still would have been nice to see. The more recent anchors that Parmatown had were Dick's, Walmart, those are still here, JCPenney, and Macy's. They also had a Higbee's, they had a Kaufman's, they had some others too. I'll fill in the history, I'll put in photos and old videos and stuff. But this was the original JCPenney.
They took the plate down probably.
Oh. And I think that looks a lot like the pennies. It's still looking like a pennies in there. I really wanted to go in there because I wanted to like go on the elevators and see, but oh man, I wonder what's gonna come here now. Because I mean, I was pretty happy that they replaced it with Shoppers World because, you know, it's hard to fill a big spot like that. They still have the Dick's here. However, I'm pretty sure that the Dick's, the original Dick's from the mall was demolished and rebuilt. And then the Walmart is in the same spot, but it was a smaller Walmart when it opened. I'm pretty sure the Walmart opened around 2004. There was times I would just come to just walk around that Walmart just to pass time. But yeah, like you would have been these strip stores here. These all replaced the mall. Very sad. I miss the mall. I can't even tell you how many times I've been here. They also have another strip plaza over that way that you can't see that has Mark's and Chuck E. Cheese at it, and that was always here, but all they did to that one was give it a facelift. Anytime I came here, it was bustling. It's really cold out today, but especially like in the summertime, full of people. Parmatown Mall opened in 1956 as an outdoor shopping plaza during Parma's post-war boom. It quickly became a community gathering place, anchored by major department stores like the May Company and Higbee's, which drew shoppers from across the west side of Cleveland. For many families, a trip to Parmatown was a weekly routine, not just for shopping, but for spending time together. In the mid-1960s, the plaza wasn't closed and officially became Parmatown Mall. As an indoor mall, it flourished. Over the years, it expanded several times, adding new wings and anchors, including JCPenney. A large renovation in the late 1970s brought a food court and more national retailers, cementing Parmatown's reputation as a busy, all-day destination where teens hung out, seniors walked laps, and families did their holiday shopping. As retail trends changed in the 1990s and the early 2000s, Parmatown began to lose momentum. Higbee's became Dillard's, which later closed, and the May Company transitioned into Kaufmann's and eventually Macy's. Each change chipped away at the mall's identity. Newer shopping centers and an online retail pulled customers away, and vacant storefronts became more common. By the early 2010s, Parmatown Mall was largely empty. When Macy's closed in 2012, it marked the end of the mall's era as a traditional enclosed shopping center. For many locals, its decline felt personal, tied to memories of first jobs, weekend outings, and decades of community life. In the years that followed, the property was redeveloped. Most of the old mall was demolished and replaced with an open-air layout and renamed the Shops at Parma. Anchors would be designated as Walmart, Dick's Sporting Goods, Burlington, and Mark's, shifting the focus from nostalgia to practicality. Today, while Parmatown Mall no longer exists in its original form, the site still serves Parma. Its transformation reflects how shopping and community spaces have changed over time, leaving behind memories of a mall that once played a central role in everyday life.
Yeah, let's walk around the back here and try to see if we could see, like, the back of this JCPenney. They had these great fountains in there. I came here towards the end of it, and man, there was nothing left. And it was bare. I remember coming here with my brother, with my friend. We walked around those barren halls, and they were quick to demolish this place. And at first they spoke about keeping part of the indoor part, and I was like happy that they were going to keep like a section of it, and then they were like, nah, just knock it all down. There's the Walmart, and like this would have been, you would have been looking at the back of the mall if it was still here. Like, kind of still, I mean, you could kind of still picture it. Oh, there's the other entrance.
Is that a closed Burger King?
I think that's a Denny's, yeah.
A Denny's?
Yeah. The Denny's is closed. Shoppers World. Look at that old building.
Yeah, it's like they took the JCPenney thing and just put Shoppers World stuff in it.
Yeah, that looks still a lot like a JCPenney. I think you still sort of see the JCPenney under there, yeah.
I remember when they put the Walmart in as an anchor, I was like, that doesn't seem like a great idea. I could tell the mall was going downhill. Oh, this was, this scar here. That was,
That's the Parmatown Mall
I think yeah. Wait, yeah, that was.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure they, correct me if I'm wrong, but look at this. This looks like the entrance. Did they, and I don't know if these doors have been changed. I'm pretty sure that said that was like a, you know, it would have said that on there. Looks like there's a scar here too. Yeah, I remember these school buses and stadium was always there when you came to the mall. Oh, here's another entrance.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Oh, it's boarded.
That's the old floor.
Wow.
That's the old floor.
Oh, I want to go in so badly. Someone busted in here. JCPenney. Here's another one. This says employees only. Not gonna let us see in there. I wish it was open. That looks decrepit. And that is Ace Hardware. There's another weird bricked up entrance. What did that say behind it? Oh, AC Moore. This was an AC Moore. That's right. All right, guys, that's going to complete my look at the Shops at Parma, former Parmatown Mall. I hope you enjoyed the history and looking at what is still there. And please share your memories down below of Parmatown Mall. Do you miss it as much as I do? The place is very, very special to me. I wish it was still there, but that's all we got left is that former JCPenney. So, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video.